So Sony is also not behind in the race of introducing killer flagship smartphones. What's up guys, my name is Saad and you're watching Tech Interval. Sony's next flagship phone, the sequel to the Xperia 1, is now official, and it comes with a surprising new name along with 5G technology and new advances under the hood. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II is a new flagship smartphone from the company that we expect to see on sale later this year. We had expected the handset to be called Xperia 2, but it is actually called the Xperia 1 Mark. If you have seen the Xperia 1, you will know a lot of the design details that are here. It's not a dissimilar looking smartphone to the last year's handset by any means. Inside the Xperia 1 Mark II, there is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset, which is one of the very best processors on the market. 5G is one of the big talking points of the Xperia 1 Mark II, and it will include the technology as standard, so there is no only 4G variant of this phone. Like previous Sony flagships, this handset features 21:9 aspect ratio display, and it will come with a 6.5-inch display that has 4K resolution, and it is HDR OLED panel. The company has included a new feature that will allow for a 90Hz effect on the screen, but it doesn't seem to use an actual 90Hz panel. While the top edge features a 3.5mm headphone jack. That's notable as the Xperia 1 dropped the headphone port, but Sony has decided to reintroduce it here for those who like to use wired handsets, and many will rejoice at its re-inclusion. The camera is another area where Sony has focused. The camera includes a 12-megapixel 1.7 main sensor, a 12-megapixel f2.4 telephoto one with a 3x optical zoom, and a 12-megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide one, alongside a 3D time-of-flight sensor that the company claims will offer groundbreaking autofocus technology. It's using a technology that Sony developed for its alpha range of cameras, and the aim here is to give you the best shot through stronger autofocus. The tech can complete autofocus and auto exposure calculations at 60 frames per second, while the camera itself can take 20 shots in burst mode per second. The phone can also record a video in 4K HDR at up to 60 frames per second. On the front of the phone, there is an 8-megapixel f2.0 selfie camera, and Sony has yet to explain whether there are any significant improvements for front-facing shots. The phone comes up with 8GB of RAM, 256GB of storage, which is expandable with microSD card. Sony has also made some big improvements to the battery on this device by increasing it to 4000 mAh. There is also fast charging here that will allow for up to 50% charge in only 30 minutes. This is also the first smartphone from Sony in a while to include wireless charging too. Sony has not announced the release date or the price of this handset, but there are some rumors that it will be on sale at some stage during spring 2020. As far as the price is concerned, we can use Xperia 1's price as a judge of how much the Xperia 1 Mark II will likely cost too. That phone costed $949, so expect a similarly high flagship price for this sequel handset. If you found this video interesting, please like this video and be sure to subscribe my channel for more daily tech updates. Signing off.